up, you guys? It is your girl Megan, and I'm back with another video to tell you about Connecticut, what you can do, what you can see, what it's known for, and the cultural history. Obviously, I can't come up with everything, and I can't put everything in the video. It would be a very long video, but the main highlights are in this video, so definitely check it out if you're interested in going to Connecticut. Connecticut is known for its beautiful foliage, its cultural history. Like, Christianity is one of the largest Protestant groups in Connecticut, and it's also known for being the home of Yale University. 20 different inventions actually came from Connecticut. Connecticut is also known for its industrial manufacturing. There was a typewriter that was created, and there was a sewing machine that is still very popular to this very day, and it was founded and invented in the very state of Connecticut. In my opinion, the best place to go see the foliage in Connecticut when everything is orange and red and yellow and there are so many different colors that you can see is August to October, because that's when the leaves start to change and you can go see it from multiple different locations, which I'm about to give you the information on right now. Like I said, I recommend you going during August to September or October, I would say, because they do have that beautiful scenery that you can get. And one of the best places that you can go is Kent Falls Bridge, which has 10.4 miles of trails at the Houstoniac River, which leads you into the Appalachian Trails, which are about 1,300 feet high. It's crazy how beautiful Connecticut can actually get. So if you do like hiking, this is one of the places that I do recommend you going, just because you can see the beautiful foliage and it is definitely a sight to see. Besides going to see it at Bridgepoint, you could actually go and see it from Black Ledge Falls, which has a bunch of hiking trails that leads you to a beautiful waterfall. And the funny thing about Connecticut is Connecticut has over 500 waterfalls and cascades that you can see during the time of August and October. You can see it anytime if you want to go hiking, but the most beautiful time to see it is during those time periods. If you are into the all-inclusive resorts, Mohegan Sun is one of the top rated places to go, not only because of its architectural scenery, but it does have an all-inclusive spa and massage, a comedy club. It has an 18-hole golf range on it. It has 2 pools inside and out. To add to this resort, it does actually have a casino on site. It has multiple restaurants on site. It is just top rated. It's 4.9 stars, and if you are staying in Connecticut, this is one of the best places to go to, and it's right in the heart of everything that I mentioned, so it's not even out of your way. So if you do want to stay there, definitely that is recommended and top rated and highly affordable for everything that it has. So this is actually one of the more fascinating museums, because if you guys have ever watched Night at the Museum like I have growing up, there is a museum and research center called Manhantucket Pooke, I believe that's how you pronounce it. It's a research center that literally has life-size Native American sculptures. So like 6-foot sculptures, which help you understand what Native American men and women used to look like back in the day. And they have literally a whole entire, artifact just helping you understand Native American art. They have their camp set up like cavemen, and they have, life-size canoes and rowboats, and it's honestly one of the more fascinating museums that I've ever seen. Listed as a historical gem, Elizabeth Park, which opened in 1897, is 102 acres of basically a whole garden. It has ball fields, it has tennis fields, it has tennis courts, it has a gazebo, and it has a whole rose arch, which is amazing for weddings and is definitely a picturesque place. It has been open for centuries, and it has brought millions of people every single year to just really take in the beautiful gardens that Connecticut girl did have to stop for coffee. I go to Eliano's, but that's besides the point. So if you did not know, Mark Twain, who is actually a traveling journalist, writer, and artist, actually grew up and lived in the Connecticut state itself. He was the founder and the writer of Huckleberry Farm and Tom Sawyer, and he actually wrote 28 different books, but those are his top 2 that he's told. Believe it or not, his house is beautiful, and it is a mansion. Because if you've ever seen it, it is absolutely gorgeous and it is huge. But he married a wealthy woman because of how in debt he was. So it's crazy because you can have materialistic things, but you can still be in debt. But if you do love any of his books or love him as a writer, definitely go see his house because it is top rated, and the tour guides are available on the website that I will put in the description down below. So if that is something that interests you and you are a journalist or a writer and ever wanted to go see the house that he lived in and you are in Connecticut, definitely go see his house. So a little side topic, if you are a fanatic of the Stranger Things show, Millie Bobby Brown actually featured in a show about Sherlock Holmes. So if you are in Connecticut, William Gillette was a man who performed in the very first silent film in 1916 about Sherlock Holmes, and you can visit his very own house in the state of Connecticut. So if you're a Sherlock Holmes film fanatic and you were interested in who he was and everything that he did, William Gillette was the first person to appear in a silent film by him in 1916. So definitely check that out because it does have a lot of history, and not only the history, but the house itself is honestly fascinating to see. You can go through a private tour or a public tour with a group of people and they can tell you firsthand who William Gillette is, how he became to be the first person to appear in the silent film, and the life that he lived. So definitely go check it out if you are a cultural history junkie and do like stuff like that, like Sherlock Holmes. Of course, like every state does, if you do have kids and you love aquariums or you love mammals or animals, definitely hit up the Mythic Aquarium. It has sea lions, it has whales, it has so many different animals that you can see and so many different interactive things that you can go and see. So definitely go check it out if you are going to Connecticut and you have kids who love going to the zoo, because that is another one of the top rated things to do just because of the interactive things and the educational purposes that it has to offer. In conclusion, this was your virtual tour about Connecticut, what Connecticut is, what Connecticut has to offer. You can go look at the beautiful foliages, the cultural history that it has, the Native American art, just like the night of the museum, and get a first-hand experience about what Connecticut has to offer you. If you are a hiker or if you like traveling, definitely go to Connecticut because I definitely think that it is a sight to see and you will not regret it. So if you are going to Connecticut, let's talk today and let's get you to Connecticut.